teenager and claim your adulthood right away by asking your parents not to call you a baby or hug you in the public. I remember that time too. And now I'm in the same situation with the difference of me as the parent of someone who turned teenager. You see, once upon a time, I was a mother of a very sweet girl who can live without her mommy. She always needed me, gives me the sweetest hug, and let me dress her like a doll. Until one day, the wicked witch called teenage transition took her away from me and brought her in a far, far land called trying to be independent. Yes, that's how I feel right now. I feel like a witch took my sweet girl from me when she turned 13 years old. You see, when she was a baby and started to speak, she called me Mama. And then it became Mommy. And then Mom. And now, Bruh. She says, Bruh, I'm hungry. Or Bruh, where's my black jeans? Before, she likes to follow me everywhere I go, like she can't get enough of me. And that includes my restroom breaks. And now she started distancing herself and stay in her room for most part. She only comes out when she's hungry. Before I tell her, I love you, and she'll let me kiss her in the forehead. And now whenever I try to say, I love you or try to kiss her forehead, she hisses like a cat, like a vicious cat who does not want to be pet. Of course, I have to back off. How come no one warned me this is going to happen? How come no one warned me? How come there's no warning sign or flashing ahead saying, warning, teenager with rolling eyes, deep sighs, and text 200 word per minute ahead. Warning, teenager with rolling eyes, deep sighs, and text 200 words per minute ahead. I did not expect this to change. I did not expect all these changes. But of course, as a mother, I have to deal with these changes. But before I started doing that, I have to make peace of my past by calling my mom and telling her, Mom, I'm sorry for all the not so nice things that I have done in the past, especially when I was a teen. And then I moved on to learning how to handle a teenager. I learned and continuously learning compassion. So I started to look in the eye of a teenager. If you think of it, there's a lot of changes going on, which are body changes, influx of different kind of hormones, peer pressure, and confusion with a lot of changes going on. From the standpoint of a child who started experiencing all this, it can be really, really overwhelming. Especially, there's a lot of things that they are unfamiliar with. So instead of reacting to the anger-provoking actions that my daughter does every now and then, I stop and breathe and understand where is she coming from, what causes her to react the way she does. If she did something wrong, then that's my opportunity to educate her. And also, I like to take advantage when she asks questions, as her current interest to the topic will help retain and grow the seed that I'm implanting her in her mind. Now, whenever she makes a mistake, I cannot just ask her to go on timeout or face the wall in a specific amount of time, like I used to. It's more complex now. She's a teenager. She is now a child morphing into adulthood, but at a very, very early stage. After all, she's still a child who needs to undergo trial and error of life experiences, which will prepare her when she gets older. Now that my daughter had passed the first year of teenager and turning 14 next week, I can see how she matured the last year, and I'm really, really proud of her. Her continuous development is like a butterfly in a cocoon, growing and strengthening herself, which will enable her later on in spreading her wings and fly. For the meantime, I will be her bro who will guide her, the bro who will shelter her, and the bro she can hang out with whenever she wanted to. Bro, back to you, Miss Toastmaster.